Another city and another game to prepare for. Does it all seem to be flying by now that the tournament has actually started?
Yeah, the days are now going quickly, the time seems to disappear, and I think that's generally what happens when you start. Once the first game gets underway, it's a quick turnaround, you're preparing for the next one and the next one, and before you know it, the time it disappears. So you always feel like you're chasing a little bit, so yeah, it's quite rapid at the moment.
Okay, looking ahead to the Japan game, they showed against Mexico that they can score plenty of goals. Does that mean England will need to be at their defensive best when you face them?
I think so. We need to be alert. We know their style of play. They're very, very technical, highly technical team. Every player can play and like the ball at their feet, and will try and work their way through the team. So we have to be absolutely prepared. Certainly, we can be a physical side, and I think we'll need to be against Japan if they're going to try and move the ball very quickly. We have to somehow slow them down. I think New Zealand did that very, very well, and they seem to buckle a little bit under that sort of pressure. I think the thing with New Zealand, that their part of their game is fitness, and they can sustain that. We like to mix the two up. So yes, we're going to have to be physically prepared for it to give ourselves the best possible chance, but as well as we need to try and play football and work some openings and try and score some goals.
With qualifying for the quarterfinals now in our hands, do you see that ending up top of the group is the most important thing now?
I still think getting out of the group is more important than anything else. It's going to be a tough game tomorrow. We have to hope that New Zealand do us a favour. Mexico beat New Zealand in the Cyprus Cup 5-0, so they know they're capable of scoring goals. I think New Zealand have done really well in this tournament so far, so I'm praying they'll help us out. But we're going to go for the win, but we also need to be mindful that we don't want to lose the game 3-4. You know, we have to be really diligent. I think the priority is still to get out of the group.
As the games are coming thick and fast now, is there a fine balance as a manager between resting some key players but yet still playing your strongest team?
Yes, I think so. And we've had some injuries leading into this tournament where we've had players in, really intense rehab to get themselves ready for this. So some key players will be rested in the hope that we'll have enough to get out of the group, and then hopefully they'll be fresh for the next round.
You talked to us before about trying to build the players' confidence. Are you starting to see that now?
I think winning games brings confidence. I think we just need to relax. We haven't hit the ground running yet. It's still very difficult for the girls to, I think, recognise now that they're perhaps a team to beat. And I think teams try that much harder against you. So you always have to be on top of your game, and that isn't always possible. But I don't think we've hit our best form yet, and I'm hoping the longer we're in it that will come.